Anybody have any feedback or any insights or resonate with that themselves? Hi, Natasha.
Hiya.
Hi.
No, I wasn't. I don't resonate with that that much because I think I'm the opposite. I actually am the fixer in my family. I've always been the one that has to make the decisions for my parents. So I feel like I've actually been the opposite, where I've had to be like, okay, well, you two need to be separate now. You go in that room, you go in that room. And I've had to dictate what it means to parent my own parents, which has been quite hard for me, to be honest, because I've always felt pulled in
Yeah.
two directions. Like if I would side with one person, it would be okay, you've done that with
Mhm.
that person, or you've sided with that person, and now you're in that person's bad books. Do you know what I mean? So I've always faced that sort of thing instead. What I was going to ask though is. I'm very new to this. I've literally only just started in January, so I'm so early on in this at the moment. That's why I've just been sat in the background. But I was going to say, in terms of obviously the timeline of this, I work full time and I've got like other, commitments and stuff. So I was just going to ask, is there a certain timeline you want people to get certain things done by, or is it just,
No, it's online self-study with obviously the mentoring throughout and these regular lives. So a lot of the women here work full time and have been in the same situation. So
okay,
just make it fit with your lifestyle.
okay.
So
That's all right then. That
yeah,
makes me feel a little bit more at ease, I think, because in my head, it's like I've been not trying to rush, but like I want to take my time with the content because I'm still on the CPD videos, is it?
yeah,
And they're quite lengthy, aren't they? And I'm like writing loads of notes down and stuff. And then I just don't want to rush them. I want to actually watch them properly and take the notes properly so I can get all the information that I
yeah.
need to. So I have no idea about these videos yet and what you guys are actually on about, but I'm
No, don't
sure
worry.
that
Yeah,
where there probably will be some things that come up for me as well. Because even though I don't really have like a problem with risk taking and stuff like that, I've always been the one to make the decisions in my life. Like I had, like a couple of years ago, I've always had, well, not always, I had an accident when I was younger and I had problems with my ankle,
right.
and there was somewhere in America that actually did operation that I wanted to go ahead and do. And I had a lot of people in the UK, like I went to like loads of different consultations in the UK, like different places, and they basically would say, oh, we feel like it's something that we couldn't do here and this. So I explored and I found a different place, and I decided to go there even though people told me not to. Like people were like, oh, you can't do that. Like, why are you like they were scared for me? And I was like, no, I want to take the risk. I want to do it. So I'm actually very like the opposite. I need to do what I need to do in life. I don't really focus myself on other people anymore because I'm done with a fixer role. I'm
Mhm.
done with fixing other people now. I just want to focus on how I can sort myself out, if that makes sense.
100%.
So yeah, that's the sort of thing that I'm used to doing for myself, but I just want to help other people get to the point where they are no longer, in those sorts of roles that they need to play as well, and certain sort of archetypes that they resonate with more. Um, but yeah, that's really it from me. I'm just glad that there's you can take your time with these things because I don't want to rush it. That's all.
No, and Danielle said, she bought the course in 2024, and as life just gets in the way, so you don't have any time limit. You have lifetime access to the course and you're not under any pressure. What do you feel called mostly to help people with?
Oh, sorry, 2 seconds. Let me just grab the door.
Yeah, go
Two
for it.
seconds. So sorry.
Okay, don't worry. Plus, um, I did pull an archetype card for her. See how she feels about that. Um, but yeah, let me see. Oh, she's back now. Just unmute yourself, love.
I
Yeah,
got it. Sorry. I'm back now. Sorry, my mum just came in. I've just been at an event. Can you actually see me?
I
Or
can.
Oh, you
Yeah.
can, because I can see that you can. I'm like all done up because I've just come back from an
You
event,
look beautiful.
family event. Sorry about that, but yeah. What do I feel most called to help people with? I would just say bettering themselves and empowering them as deeply as I can, really, because I feel like I've been in positions where I haven't felt empowered, but I want people to be empowered with the things that they want to do in life, whatever it is. I
Yeah.
think that's what it is that I want to mostly help people with. And just challenge them to make themselves better, because I know it's difficult and it is really hard to put yourself in those positions. But I think once you start doing it, the more actions that you take, the better that you start getting with the things that you find uncomfortable. Like I've solo traveled. I'd never thought I would do that. And I think it's all started from the risk taking that I was doing. So where I went to America and I had that operation done and I seen it through, even though I did feel scared and I was contemplating it myself and I had a lot of voices telling me, oh, don't do that. And even professionals saying, don't go there, don't do that. It's scary, having an operation like that nobody in the UK knows about. But something in my heart and in my intuition just knew that that was something that I needed to do for myself. So I decided to take the brave step and just do it. And I think each time you do something outside of your comfort zone, you better yourself. So I just want people to get to that point where they feel confident enough to do the things that they want to do in life.
Yeah, yeah, I love that. That's really cool.